Alright, for now, for me, church will be a Sam will be a quabba be made by a and cassette TV. So, me did this so bad at our moment, you be on you, be on your dear and boom and Muntin TV, which are Speaker of Parliament, Aban Sumana Bagbin, are joining a year Parliament beam. I say a year a month will be a mutun for say to answer. Embra na se onsan frɛ ɛyɛ parliament bi mu na ɔmo san tena ase na ɛyɛ nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a wɔsɛ mpanyinfoɔ yi tena ase ɛfa Ghana ho na ɔmo tumi ɛhwɛ na ɔmo tumi ka ho asɛm. Baame na wɔ kasa yi deɛ wasa de abɛto abɔnten sɛ wasa a join ɛyɛ parliament bi indefinitely sɛ ɔsan bɛfrɛ ɔmo sɛ time no aduru hɔ a ɔsan bɛfrɛ ɔmo bio na Speaker of Parliament Aban Sumana Bagbin ɔno ankasa n'anum to ɛna ɔde saa nsɛm yi de to abɔnten. Na mommy uncle tin some of the two abontin a fast answer me. Message also subscribe to my channel or be like you do a drink to be comment section.
Come to each and every one of you as we commence this extraordinary meeting of the 4th session of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. This meeting is a response to a request for a recall first dated 22nd of October 2024 and a subsequent one dated 24th of October 2024, both pursuant to Article 1123 of the Constitution and Order 53 of the Standing Orders of Parliament. Both requests were signed by more than the constitutionally required signatories of 15% of all members of Parliament. The first request entreats the House to deliberate upon and transact urgent government business. And the businesses were tabulated. And from what we had, there were not many, just a few. The second request, dated 24th, simply added many more items for the consideration of the House. So from the initial request for us to consider 5 items, this second request added 17 more items. And this request came from the MPP members of Parliament, and it was signed on their behalf by the second Deputy Majority Whip, Honorable Alex Tete Jodubois. In fact, both requests were signed by him. Honorable members, I had, under the dictates of the provisions of the Constitution, to issue the summons for you to be here today. And I duly complied with the constitutional provision and got the administration to get the summons published to the notice of all of you. Unfortunately, the signatories who made the request have not shown up, and therefore matters that they wanted us to handle, which are admitted for the consideration of the Business Committee, are not on the order paper, and in fact, there's no order paper for today because the business committee could not meet due to the absence of the people who requested for the recall. And as you can see, one side of the house is completely empty. In view of this, we have, as usual, got a quorum to sit, but we have no business before us to transact, because the business committee, as you know, they prepare a report, and this report is adopted by the House as business agreed by the House to transact during the course of the week. In the absence of that, there is no other authority that can put business before you which you have not adopted to transact. In view of the failure of the business committee to sit, as a result of the refusal of those who requested for the recall to show up, we are compelled to once again adjourn the sitting of the House. Knowing the challenges we are facing, it is not advisable to be adjourning from day to day. And so I'll proceed once more to adjourn the meeting indefinitely. And the meeting, this extraordinary meeting, is accordingly adjourned.